Yo, yo, yo! It's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. Hit it!
Yeah. It's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show. They gon' have it lit up. Yeah, you know, it's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show. They got the airways popping every city across the globe. It's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show. They gon' have it lit up. Yeah, you know, it's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show. They got the airways popping every city across the globe. You know him as a dope actor, Kevin-d-benton. 360 twice jam, how he keep winning. And you know the baddest actress, Nikee-Warren. She so bad you walking past, she had you speaking for her. If you ain't tuning in, this your reality check. You might miss out on your favorite star celebrity guest. When they celebrate, what you do, you get the bell, yeah. During Kevin's corner, get inspired and encouraged, yeah. Bend them corners while you listen, but don't swerve. Find out what's getting on Nikki nerve. What's bothering Nikki? What's bothering Nick? What's bothering Nikki? What's bothering Nick? Keep on playing. Me and Kevin goes and we gon' get you hit. Yo, check us out on social media. In your mobile phone, we everywhere. You out the station, played out like a ringtone. Follow me like Bino R-E-M-E-Y. Bino Remy. Pop like Semi. And my flow hotter. Think of Semi. Been doing this since I scraped up pennies. But back to the subject, Kevin, Nikki.
Oh, yeah! 936 B, no!
Yeah.
I like what he said. Been doing this, scraping pennies. Back to the subject.
Kevin,
Nikki.
Yes.
That is dope, man. Love that intro. Yeah, shout out to my cousin, 936 Bino, for hooking us up. Yeah, so we're gonna keep flowing with it. I like it.
I love it.
I like it. I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, it's the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio and a whole lot more. I'm actor Kevin-d-benton.
And I'm actor.
You don't even know who you are, man.
I got Boston Bacon.
Wait, let's try it again. All right. So.
We gotta start over.
You gotta start over?
No.
Okay, all right, go ahead and announce yourself then.
I'm actress-nikee-warren, eating Boston baked beans because you know how I do. You know what I mean? I was trying to find something.
What you trying to rap? Oh, man. You should have kept going.
I was trying to flip.
You was doing good. You was doing good.
I was doing good? Okay.
Yeah, you was doing good. Real
right.
good. Next time, just keep going. Just keep going.
I'm working on my freestyle.
You working on your freestyle?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I'm working on my freestyle so I can, I'm not going to say battle anybody, but you know how when you go to New York, you see people huddled up, the brothers huddled up on the corner. And then
yeah. Oh, you gonna step
I want to
up?
be able to jump in and just buzz it.
There you go.
So I'm working on my freestyle.
And that's what they do. They just get right on the corner.
Yes.
And they'll rap. Sometimes they have some turntables out there.
And I want to be able to, jump in
out there.
And bust it and have them like, oh, she dope.
They be like this, oh, did you hear what she said?
So I'm working on it. I'm
working
on it.
All right. Well, look. Listen. You was doing good, man. Next time, just keep going.
All right, so I'll keep going with the flow. I'll keep going next time.
That's it. Well, listen. We back for another edition of the Kevin and Nikki Show. We're very, very excited.
Yeah.
This is what we do. We do what we do for you. Cash flow. You know who you are, so you know what we do. It's the Kevin and Nikki Show, so don't get sick. Don't catch the flu. You got to stay true. Like, I knocked inside your head like you cuckoo.
Okay.
Did that
show off?
Did that go?
Show
off. I'm going to jump out there with you.
Okay, you going to help me?
Yeah, if you jump out in the crowd, I got to jump out there with you.
Okay, cool, because you ain't going to let me embarrass myself, right?
No, we ain't going to embarrass ourselves.
Thank you.
Look, I'm here to help and support you, man.
Okay, because I want, that's my dream. I want to be able to get out there and do it.
You going to have your baseball cap on back?
Yeah, I want to
do you have a windbreaker?
I want to do the whole thing, and I want to be able to bust it with them and have them like, yeah, she dope. She from New York, I don't want them to think I'm from Philly. I want them to be like I'm from New York. I want the rhyme to be so good that they think I'm from New York.
So you're gonna be like coming to America like, we're New York, yeah. Not just dressed like New Yorkers. you gonna have the pins on your jacket.
You know, the big old button.
The big button. I hear you. Like,
yeah, I want them to be like, she from New York. What borough are you from?
Yeah, what borough are you from?
And I'm like, Staten Island.
No, you're supposed to say Queens.
See?
That's what you're supposed to say.
Staten Island. I got contacts in Charlotte.
Anyway. Yes, sir. Well, we always got a lot going on. We're very, very excited about things that have been happening, things we got on the horizon. Mm-hmm. So, with that said, it is time for the many adventures of Kevin and Nikki. Yeah. All right, next, look, you go first.
Listen, I'm excited because I'm going to tell you why I'm so excited. I'm excited because September, everyone knows that September is Virgo season. Shout out to all the Virgos. It's coming up. Mm-hmm. But something extra special is getting ready to happen.
Yep.
Something extra special is getting ready to happen. And I'm just so happy to tell you guys. Jason's Letter, Dinner in the Movie.
Yeah.
The Kevin and Nikki Show, Dinner in the Movie, featuring Jason's Letter premiere that's going to be coming out on STARZ, but guess what? It's not coming out on September 1st.
That's right.
It's coming out on
September 22nd.
And guess what day is that?
It's Nikki's birthday.
Woo! Yes! I get the bell. So, this has turned into a birthday party.
Yeah,
too.
It really has.
I'm super excited. So, I'm going to be all decked out with the crown on my head and everything, with the Jason's Letter button on my shirt. I'm really happy.
That's what's up.
I'm really happy.
Well, we might have to add like a dance component to this thing now.
Yeah, we might have to
add a dance component to the watch party.
Yeah,
we might have to.
Because it's my birthday, it's going to be all about me and Jason's Letter, and I cannot wait. And the Kevin and Nikki Show.
That's right.
And I'm just so happy to share it with everybody. Yeah. So listen, I want everybody to come.
Yeah.
Dinner in the Movie, the Kevin and Nikki Show, Jason's Letter, my birthday. Come on out.
Yeah. September 22nd is on a Saturday. It's going to be at the Golf and Social on North Columbus Boulevard in Philly. We're going to give you more details about that. The doors are going to open at 8 o'clock. The Kevin and Nikki Show will be broadcasting live.
Yes.
So come down 8 o'clock. Get on the Kevin and Nikki Show that's going to air. We're going to be doing live interviews.
Yes, we
talking
are.
About the movie, talking about who you are and what you do. And it's going to be a lot of fun. 9 o'clock sharp, the movie starts.
That's
and
right.
And then the movie will premiere, Jason's Letter, and it is a all-star cast in this epic forthcoming movie with his awesome message.
Yes.
And we're just all happy to be a part of it.
I'm just happy, to share it with Jason's Letter. When I found that, I was like, that's just awesome.
It. That's the cherry on top.
It's going to be all about Jason's Letter, all about you guys. I'm sharing my birthday with you, but I'm telling you right now, I will accept, though, strawberry shortcakes. I'm just letting y'all know.
Well, maybe we'll have the
Yes, I will accept strawberry shortcakes. That is my favorite. Oh my God. That is like, when I think about.
All right, calm down. Say no. Say no. I ain't mean to interrupt.
You remember that Peppermint Patty commercial? When I think of a peppermint patty. When I think of a strawberry shortcake. I love strawberry shortcake. Love it.
Well, look, we'll see if we can work that out. Get you some strawberry shortcake.
Work it out.
But listen, we gotta let them know that we have a discounted menu.
Yes, we do.
So, the owner of the Golf and Social hooked us up where he's got a discounted menu.
Yes.
It's an awesome menu. We have it posted online on our Facebook page, and you can check it out. He's giving a special on drinks, but there will be juice, water, and soda for the kids, because you can't forget the kids.
That's right. Bring everybody.
Yeah, bring family and friends, and any guests that have been on the Kevin and Nikki Show.
Come on out.
You are welcome to be in the place, and I'm reaching out to some people, man. Trying to get them to slide through.
Yeah, man.
So we gotta get some folks to slide through.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Come on out. Jason's Letter. You know what that's about. Come on out. Let's watch this movie together. The Kevin and Nikki Show, dinner and a movie, Jason's letter, my birthday. Come on out. Let's have a good time.
Yep,
Let's have a good time. It's going to be awesome. Food, fun, fellowship,
family, and friends.
That's right. The
you know what I'm saying? That's it.
The F.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, man. So
the F stands for all of that.
It stands for all that.
You know, not the other thing that you would use the F for.
That's right.
But what Kevin said, food, fun, family, fellowship, and friends.
Family, fellowship, and friends.
Okay, yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
We got them all.
Yeah,
yep,
we got them all
in there. Yep. Trying to think if there's any more F's. Positive F's. You know.
No, we ain't got no more.
Okay, yeah.
We don't have no more.
And what? Friendship. We can throw friendship.
We did. We said that. Friends.
Okay.
We said that. Yes.
All right. So, yeah. So, what else is going on there?
So, listen. I was on set on Monday, right? The crazy thing about being on set is that I sent my headshot and resume over because they were looking for someone to play the aunt to this young man.
Right.
So, you know, I sent over my headshot and resume. And, you know, some of these things, they take time.
They take time sometimes. Yeah.
Kev, in less than 60 seconds. Not only did the director respond, but he sent me a text.
Okay.
I loved your headshot. I loved your resume. I need you on set. You got the role.
Gotcha.
No audition. Because he said he was holding auditions. So no audition.
Okay. That's what's up.
So
can't cancel that.
Yes. You know can't cancel that. So I went over, you know, did my part, loved it, you know, one take Drake the whole 9 and laid it down, and they were like, cool.
That's
yes.
what's up.
The director was happy. All of the actors were happy. And listen, the young actors was like, oh my God. I'm like, what? This is what I do.
This is what you do. Look, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. You're an award-winning actress.
Yeah.
You're very, very talented. And so I'm not shocked and surprised, man.
Yeah.
And you know that, you know, you've done something special in your body of work when director can shut down audition and respond to you directly. It's like, you know, when they seek after you. Yeah. You know, so it's great,
I thought
man.
that was good. And
yeah,
then over the weekend, went to the audition 5
the 5 short
films.
Yeah.
Went over there. They wanted a 1-minute monologue.
Right.
So, you know, all of my monologues are 3 minutes and up.
Right.
So I had to quick, you know, throw it together, and they loved it. The tears were flowing and everything. The tears were flowing. I couldn't stop them. I had to go like this.
Yeah, I got you. You had to bring it back in.
I had to go to a place to bring the tears out, but they came right on cue when I wanted them to, and then I couldn't stop the darn things. So I was like,
right.
They was like, oh my God, like, thank you.
That's
so I had to, you know, so it was nice. They liked it, and you know, that's what it's all about when you're able to, you know, show your talent like that. That's just awesome.
It is. It's definitely awesome. Well, for me, I was on set with Mob Diaries.
Nice.
Upstate New York, upstate New Jersey, near New York. And we did a scene with the Black Mafia, man. It was great. It was awesome. You know, I learned a valuable lesson and had some lessons learned on set reiterated. And, you know, the Black Mafia, our role, you know, I have a character. I play Davey, the hitman Brighton. So my character is I just want to kill people.
That's all you want to do.
My line is pretty much, balls, do you want me to kill? That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I think about. That's all I talk about. That's my job. I got the hitman gloves on. And what was so interesting when we were on set, you know, they had some ladies that had to play the models around the boss. And, you know, for me, I love creating characters.
Right,
I'm like, I love creating characters and stuff. So I come out there with this fedora, stocking cap under my fedora, black suit, black tie, black silky shirt, black gloves. And all I'm talking about is killing, because I'm getting in the character about killing people. And one of the models says, wait a minute. This is creeping me out. I said, no, miss. Look, no, I'm here to protect you, you know, all like that. But
she came out of character.
Well, no, it wasn't that she came out of character. It was just that I was so in character that
she came out of character.
I guess she did come out of character. You know what I'm saying? Out of character. But I guess I spooked her out because I had these killer gloves.
She ain't see the cameras all around the place.
Well, no, I don't know. Well, I took it like this. I was so believable that if it cost her to come out of character, I did my job.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, you gotta stay in character.
Yeah, you got, but no. At this point, we wasn't filming. Okay. This is before we got started.
Okay.
So,
all right.
You know, so I was like, okay, that's cool. So I was convincing, and you know, they really, really loved it. But this is what I learned, man. And you know, I don't profess to be the best actor in the world. I know I'm daggone sure far from the bottom, far from the worst.
That's right.
But I do know that I have, and you have, a body of experience and a body of knowledge that we can share with somebody. And maybe perhaps one little tip that we can share can be the difference in somebody getting a principal role, differentiated from stand or extra or something like that.
Yeah.
This is what I learned, right? So we were doing the scene where the father and the son were in a restaurant with one of the models or whatever, get ready to order food. Mm-hmm. He gets a call by one of the Italians, and what they want to do is they want one of the boxers who's related to.
Well, don't tell the movie.
I'm not telling it all. This,
okay.
They want him to kind of throw the fight. So they get into this argument on the phone.
Oh.
And so it automatically turns into, I'm listening to the lines. Like, we're kind of surrounding him because we're his protection as the Black Mafia. And I hear the actor say this one line. He talks about, man, if you touch my family, I will kill you. So, of course, my antennas is going because I'm looking for a calculated way to implement myself.
Right.
So I didn't jump anybody's line or anything like that. I waited to the end and I put my hand on his shoulder and I said, boss, you want me to kill this MFer? He said, nah. He said, nah, I got it. And the director loved it.
Well,
he after that, he was like, and cut! You know what I mean?
Well, remember when we were in New York, we were shooting The Right Path.
Yeah.
When we, the actor said something and you bust out laughing and he turned around.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
He said his line. In the script, it was called for all the characters started laughing.
Yeah.
So I started laughing kind of obnoxiously, standing out. Like when everybody got quiet, I was still laughing.
Right.
I was trying to draw attention to myself. And the lead actor, he picked it up. He said, you like that, Spider? It wasn't in the script, but it worked well.
It worked so well, yeah.
So, we as actors, man, and actresses, learn how to take calculated risks. Take a calculated risk. What I said was not in the script. It was a calculated risk, but it fit perfectly. Right. And when we say calculated, you have to know your director. You have to know the actor's lines. Right. You got to know where you fit and where it enhances the scene.
And also, it's like what's natural.
What's natural?
Because remember, although we are storytellers,
right.
Okay, as actors, we are storytellers. We have to take the scene and put it in the natural.
Right.
Like, what would happen? How would you react if this was real?
Right.
What would you say if this was real? Take it and put it in the natural and make that scene, shine. Make your character shine. Because we're storytellers, and without us telling the story correctly, they ain't gonna get it.
Right. And and that's what I was telling the other actors too. Okay, we're the Black Mafia, we're standing around, but we should, if nothing else, minimum, we should be reacting to what he's saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Either showing a look of confusion, a look of anger, a look of, I can't believe this. Don't just stand there. Do something that, like you said, would be believable. Right. Because the job of the actor is to react and respond. Right. And to be the best believable you. Right. And it was in the context of my character, because my character wants to kill everybody. Mm-hmm. I heard him talking about killing somebody. Hey, let me do it for you. That's what I do. That's what I write on my resume. Just kill people. That's who I am.
You gotta get it. Here you go. You gotta get it.
So that's awesome. So that's the Kevin Nikee Show tip of the week.
Yes, that's the tip of the week.
Yeah, we ought to start that segment.
You know what I'm saying? Do that.
The tip of the week. Yeah,
y'all should see us. We're over here high-fiving.
We are high-fiving. Yeah, we ought to start the tip of the week. Yeah, that's good. But we give out tips every week. Let's just call it the tip of the week. All right, cool. All right, so other than that, I gotta mention this. Oh man, I was sought out by some of my college teammates on Facebook, and so they had like a annual barbecue. Nice. So I was the teammate on the championship team for 1 year at the University of Delaware. Okay. But I transferred out. Okay. I wasn't seeing eye to eye with the coach and things like that. And I thought I'd be a better fit at Liberty University. But you know how when you leave a place, you don't know how they will receive you or accept you back, or have you been excommunicated, kind of like that. And so one of my former teammates at the University of Delaware, reached out to me on Facebook, said, hey, you coming to Robbie's barbecue? Now, Robbie Johnson was my roommate at University of Delaware. I haven't seen these guys in decades. You know what I'm saying? So they reached out, and I said, well, if they reached out, I'm going to reach back.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
And you went.
And I went. And man, and it was, I'm trying to find the house. I can't find it. So I walked through the bushes. And when I came out, it was kind of like I made this grand entrance, but I wasn't trying to I was just trying to find the house. So I saw these kids playing in the backyard, and I'm like, yo, do y'all know where the University of Delaware basketball team barbecue is? They was like, it's right there. So I had to cut across the basketball court where the kids was playing, came out of the bushes, and this is what I said. Y'all still want to hang with old Eddie K?
Wow.
They was like, yo, what's up, B? What's up, man? And they showed me a lot of love, man.
That's awesome. And you haven't seen them in a long time.
I haven't seen them in decades, man.
Nice.
I haven't seen, and I'm going to tell you, Nick, I was very, very nervous because I didn't know how they was going to receive me.
Yeah, okay.
And they did, yeah.
Figured all that. I got to ask.
Yeah.
I got to ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
Were you taller than everybody?
I was
because you know you got Jolly Green.
Yeah, I was taller than some of them. Okay. I was taller than some of them. What was so interesting? Some of them was taller than me in college, and now I was taller than them. But one thing I love, Nick, everybody looked well.
Nice.
Everybody looked in good shape. Everybody looked healthy, and we sat around. It was all this food. My boy Robbie, he had a swimming pool back there. He had an outhouse with all this food that looked like it was catered from famous days. And we talked basketball. We talked back in the day, this era. It was just so much fun, man. I shook hands, hugged everybody, told them I loved them, man. Thank you for everything. Nice. And I'm looking forward to going back next year, man.
Isn't that cool?
It was great. We won championship. We won.
So you had a family
reunion.
Here we go. A family reunion.
Yeah, it was great. I had a great time, man.
Nice.
I had a real, and then this is the last thing I share before we get ready to go to our break and bring on our special guest.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
I can't wait. We got some special guests. Y'all want to hear from
this young man. Yes.
Yeah, and his mama.
And his mother.
But wait, we ain't gonna get to that yet.
Okay.
But anyway, let me finish this. So you know, I had a chance to do a little powwow with some of my teammates on the side.
Nice. Did y'all ball a little bit?
We didn't ball, but I had my stuff in the car just in case.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like I'm in pretty good shape, so I knew I would have fared well, but we didn't play any ball. So I had a couple of powwows with some of my buddies, you know what I mean, just talking about how it was after I left and stuff like that. And he said something to me, man, that brought a lot of vindication, closure, and healing. He said, B, man, I'm going to tell you, man, because they used to call me B Love, right? Uh-huh. The moniker from a house party.
Yeah.
B Love in the house, you know, that kind of thing. So, he said, B, I just don't understand why you didn't play more. And that just brought healing, vindication. And then we talked about how, when they built the new Bob Carpenter Center, where the 87ers used to play the Sixers D League, that's where the University of Delaware plays their home games. Well, we played the first game in there.
Okay.
We played the first scrimmage. So off the jump ball, tapped it to Brian Pearl, passing me. I run in for a dunk. So I scored the first unofficial basket in that building.
Nice.
And the only ones that know is the people who was in the gym.
Right.
So when the newspaper came out the next day, the media, by way of the coach, printed a whole different story that made it say that I didn't score the first basket. And I told my buddy Pat Evans, man, I said, yo, after that, I knew this probably wasn't the place where I could continue to grow and develop.
Right.
So I felt like I had to get out, man. But for them to receive me back the way they did, man, and they all gave shout outs to my dad. They was like, yo, how Mr. Benton doing? Hey, tell him I said hello. My dad was a main staple at all of our games.
Oh my God.
Home and away. You know what I'm saying?
Your father ain't playing.
Yeah, so AC.
Shout out to Mr. B.
Yeah, Mr. B. Yeah, shout out to Mr. B. That's what they were saying. Tell Mr. B I said hello. Alice Cole, Robbie Johnson, all of them. They wanted to give my dad a shout out, man. So wanted to put that out on the air.
That's awesome.
Love y'all guys. UD team. NCAA champions. NCAA champions, man. First ever in school history.
I'm trying to get it out, man.
Okay, go ahead.
What?
NCAA. University of Delaware.
University of Delaware. NCAA.
Men's Basketball League. Conference champions.
Shout out to you guys. You get the bell. Wait, I got to ring it right.
Come on.
You get the bell.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Y'all nice little basketball reunion. That's awesome.
That's
and that's good when you you don't see people for a long time and then all of a sudden you see them and it's all love.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So looking forward to next year. All right, so we're going to take a break.
We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break.
But before we do, man, we got a talented young man.
Oh, this young man.
This little
Let
guy
me tell you,
is talented.
I can see this young man going so far
He going all the way
and
up.
beyond.
Yeah,
He's going all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's
talented.
so talented.
And he got that outgoing personality.
But it's not just him, it's his brother too.
Well, his brother too.
Yeah. He has a brother.
Yeah.
And shout out to his mother. Oh my gosh.
She got him everywhere. Mompreneur, mom manager.
She is just I love hearing her stories.
Yeah.
You know, reading her stories on Facebook about this young man. She is such a proud, humbled mother.
Yeah.
Humbled mother.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Not one of those mothers like, yeah, my son. She's a humble mother.
Thankful for everything.
And she's always keeping everybody in the loop. What's going on with them? And we had the opportunity to work with him
a couple times.
To work with him a couple times on a few sets.
Yeah, set of keys. Set of keys.
So I'm just happy to be connected once again to such a family as this.
Right.
You know, because I don't know about other families, but since I've been acting, I have seen so many beautiful, talented, humble families.
Right.
And once again, this is another family that fits in with all those other families that we've had on our show. Yeah. And this
little
happy.
guy, man. I mean, this is he like my little adopted son. He just don't know. He got the outgoing personality. I can see him on something like Disney. He has that personality, that bubbly personality.
Yeah, but we're going to make sure when he get on Disney that that we surround him, because Disney. Shout out to Disney, but when they come off of Disney, something's not right.
Yeah.
So we're going to make sure that
he got the foundation. He got folks around him.
Get to Disney, and he decides to move from Disney to other places that he's still right.
I got you. I understand what you're saying.
I'm just calling it like I see it.
Yeah, I got you. I understand.
So,
but he's a super talented young fella.
Yes, he is, and I'm so happy to talk to him.
Yeah, man, and we excited to talk to him. And so we are going to take a break. This is the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio and a whole lot more. And man, when we come back, we're going to talk to this super talented young guy and his mom manager, his mompreneur. And I'm going to say something to you, Nick. She got him everywhere.
She does.
I walked in the store on a set in Alaska, and she walked in with him.
I'm going to ask her. Is she taking any clients? Tell her.
She everywhere. She got him everywhere.
She everywhere.
She'll be up and down the East Coast, West Coast, and you will see this young man somewhere on the red carpet in a bow tie and a tuxedo, being a part of something big. And we're gonna talk to him. We're gonna talk to him.
You heard? She taking any clients? You heard me?
You heard. All right.
Nice.
You remember that show, The Facts of Life?
I remember that show. I used to rush home from school to see that show.
That's right. The Facts of Life.
I remember that show.
Kim Fields played Tootie.
I love that show. Love it,
Absolutely.
love it. Love that show.
Yeah. All right. So we're the Kevin Nikki Show on iHeartRadio and a whole lot more. We are back, and it's time to introduce our special guest. We want to start off by mentioning this young man. His name is Taj Coleman. You can find him in Perfect Strangers, episode 101. It was the recipient of the Direct Monthly Online Film Festival Award. As you just heard the song, you can find him in the Facts of Life web series. He's a star in that, which made the top 10 films of the week in the Direct Monthly Online Film Festival. Celebrity acting coach Mel Williams out in New York City. Yeah. And anybody that's anybody in the industry, he has pretty much worked with.
Nice.
Now, I follow them on Facebook.
Nice.
And this is what Mel Williams said of this young, talented young man. He said, I got my eye on you.
Nice.
And then we want to introduce his mom.
Yes. I mean, listen, I'm telling you, this family here, just super talented, and I'm just so happy to have them on the line.
And we're talking about no other than Miss Tyra Coleman. She is mompreneur manager of Taj Coleman, and we want to say, Tyra and Taj, are you guys there?
Yes, we are.
Oh, we in the house. Yeah, we in the house. Well, listen, first we want to thank you guys so much from the top, middle, and bottom of our hearts for taking time out of your busy schedule, coming on the show. And, we want to say thank you.
We want to thank you for having us.
Awesome.
Oh, man, you're welcome.
Oh, listen, that sounds so cute.
Nigga, like, he sounds so cute.
He sounds so cute.
So, look, let's jump right on into this. We're going to jump right into this interview. We want to first start talking about the Facts of Life.
Yes, because the theme song, Facts of Life, was all about you.
Look, we lose focus every now and then, so don't mind us.
We sang that song because Taj is on that.
I know. That's why we played the song.
Yeah. So, Taj, tell us a little bit about it.
It's about, like, 4 foster boys and a man who gets the 4 foster boys because he was expecting 2, but he got 4.
Okay.
And then at the start, they didn't know that they would be different, but then they started getting used to each other, and they became bros.
Oh, that's what's up.
He's melting my heart.
Yeah, you about to cause Nikki
I'm just foster boy in the character. I'm a 10-year-old shorty.
So you played, that's your character, 10-year-old shorty?
Yeah, they called me the 10-year-old shorty.
Okay.
Oh.
You're going to cause Nikki to pass out, man. She's over here melting because she's like, you're just so cute.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, so you play 10-year-old shorty in The Facts of Life. He's a star. He's one of the stars in this thing. You could definitely check it out on YouTube. Like we said, it was one of the top 10 films of the week in the DMOFF Film Festival, Direct Monthly Online Film Festival. He does a phenomenal job in it. I checked it out, and he put his thing down.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to let y'all know that every Friday, the director posts a new episode every Friday. So I think the last episode was episode 4.
Okay.
He's actually young Marcus, but they were calling him Young Shorty, and it's from the 10-year-old Shorty.
Okay.
It also got picked up as in Los Angeles as a semi-finalist.
You better stop. That's awesome. Now
they get the bell.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to get the bell for that.
You get the bell. Now, listen, what time on Fridays does it air?
Well, I noticed that she puts it up around midnight. I'll get it. I'll go onto Instagram or whatever, and I'll see. She'll put it because they have the web series on Instagram. It's called the Facts of Life web series.
Okay.
So, follow it, and she'll say it's up. Episode 4 is up, and then she'll tell you about the title of it and all. She already wrote season season 2. She's just hoping that it gets picked up.
Nice.
Look, me and Nikki be willing to play 2 more of the foster kids. You know what I mean? We can play the 2 kids that dropped out of high school.
We're going to be some big behind kids. We're going to be some big
We be the biggest foster kids in the whole building. Yeah. So let me ask this question. They had the, of course, the old Facts of Life that we played the theme song for. Is it kind of similar to, this web series? Is it kind of similar to that idea in terms of, what it's trying to portray with the four kids? I'm sure it's different in its own right. Yeah.
It's like a twist from the 4 girls.
Okay.
With the boarding home, and then it's the 4 boys in a foster home. So
Gotcha.
Nice.
So she just dedicated, that to Charlotte Ray, and on behalf of Charlotte Ray, rest in peace. So she dedicated the web series on Instagram. The Facts of Life series to her. Yeah.
Got you.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And everybody did such a phenomenal job in the series. I checked it out. It was really good.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I got it.
Taj did it. He did a great job.
Nice.
Yeah, he did.
So Taj, what are some of the things that you do on set?
Well, I'll try to say all the ones that I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I just finished a mural in a film called The Smell of Summer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was also in 7 Seconds with Regina King.
Nice.
Wow, I saw that.
7 seconds, yep.
And I was a supporting actor in the short film called Broken.
Okay.
About the shooting that took place at the AME church.
Okay.
3 years ago.
Now you played one of the lead characters in that movie, right? The movie Broken?
Supporting actor.
Oh, supporting? Okay. Tell us a little bit about your character and what you had to do in that movie.
So I was like a younger version of the main character.
Okay.
And his parents had got shot.
Mm-hmm.
And one of his parents had got shot, and his little brother, while he was playing around outside.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it was kind of sad, though.
Okay.
Oh, listen at
my character had seen it in person, and I'm like, wow, whoever went through this, that's just sad.
Wow.
Actually, if you go on his Instagram page, I think I posted maybe the look that he had, and the director at the time, when they filmed it was filmed in Virginia, and at the time she was, when we did it, we were in a church. And the director had came to me, the writer, she came to me, she was like, oh my God, did you see something? And I was like, no. So we all ran, and she told the cameraman, back it up. We wound it. And we seen it. And when we seen the look, we all just started crying.
Oh, wow.
To be there and experience it, I was like, I know it's a film, but I was like, it's going to be really hard to watch because you have to reenact what actually took place down South years ago when that guy came in and shot those people and killed those people.
Yeah.
It was really, really sad. And the look that he gave, she was like, now that's why I say, get him to Cali. But everybody said that, so it's like, okay, we get to Cali and then what? We here, we get off the plane, we here, now where do we go?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not, it's like, we're not finished with New York, he's doing good in New York, in God's time, it'll happen.
Right.
We're not rushing it, we're just following his, direction and his guidance, what I asked for, and we taking it from there. But it's awesome. But he just played the role of actually seeing what happened, the shooters, and he witnessed them coming out. And I actually had an attitude with them, even though I knew that they was playing the role of the shooters. But I looked at them and I had a whole attitude because it was so real. It was so real. So we won the Hollywood. It was picked up at the Hollywood Film Festival, and we went there in February to premiere it, and it was something. We won an award as well.
Wow. You know what, Tyra, you bring up an excellent point, and also Taj in the context of acting. Some roles that we play, especially those roles that are connected with real reenactments and things like that, sometimes it's hard for us as actors to kind of stay disconnected from reality and pretending. You know what I'm saying? I played a detective in the Dahmer on Dahmer. It was like a documentary that they did. So the scene that I had to reenact was interrogating Jeffrey Dahmer. And I found myself getting angry, and I actually started like yelling at him as I was kind of saying my lines or whatever, getting really, really angry. And the director had to tell me that, you know, hey, just bring it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And so at that moment, as I began to think about the families of the victims and things like that, I was kind of moved to a place where I was angry. And so, you know, you seeing the reenactment of the shooters coming out was kind of similar to that. And then like Taj getting into character and really, you know, feeling that sense of sadness was him identifying. And so sometimes us as actors, it's just really, really hard not for us to identify with a character, with a role or something like that. So that's powerful and awesome. But in actuality, it can help on the other side in terms of being more believable. You know what I mean? Being more believable. And I remember Hawthorne James told me and Nikki, you know, he played Big Red Davis. He's a friend of ours, a friend of the show. And he told me and Nikki, like when he played Big Red Davis, you know, when he would go out in public, people thought he was really like Big Red Davis. But he said, that's not me. That's just a character I created. And of course, me and Nikki know him to be one of the nicest guys, most super talented guys you ever want to meet, down to earth. And he was really helpful in mentoring us and giving us advice. So that's a real reality that we as actors face. You know?
It does get real, and your emotions can take over, and it's funny because my pastor preached about that today, about emotions, your feelings, being in your feelings, and you know, if you are the push, the what was it, if you are the gusher or the stuffer, and the gusher is the one that lets out and vent, and hurts people don't realize, and the stuffer is the one that holds it in, taking the blows and killing yourself inside. It was a very interesting sermon today, and Broken was related to that, because I seen them guys that was like, and at the premiere you was like, oh my gosh, what is he looking at? Because I didn't know what he was looking at the time when he gave that look, but when they showed the premiere in Hollywood, he was looking at the non-victims that the guys that actually killed them was laying on the floor dead.
Wow.
That he gave, oh my God, you would just be like, oh my God, it was just so heartfelt. It was really heartfelt.
Wow.
But that's part of acting, you know.
It is. It's part of acting. Absolutely. So Taj, how did that make you feel playing in, you know, a movie such as that?
It makes me feel happy.
Okay.
Because you get to see, like, how the person's reaction was, but from a different person.
Right.
Okay.
So then you're like, wow, that's how you really felt about that.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. So you like acting, huh?
Yep.
So I know things gotta be like a little different for you in school. So when you go to school after, you know, you come off your summer break or after you come off of, you know, being on set over the weekend and then you go back to school, what are some of the things your friends in school, the other students, say to you?
Oh yeah, like I remember one of the times where some of my friends said that they seen me on Cartoon Network. It was funny. They was like, bro, I seen you on Cartoon Network last night. I was like, wait, what?
Do they treat you differently?
Like everybody want to hang around you and share candy, don't they? I don't know why I said that. It just came to my mind.
You know what?
They probably be like, you want to eat lunch with me? You know?
You get on my nerves.
I'm sorry, man. I was trying to make the statement like kid friendly, you know?
Come on, we try to do the interview.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, let me repeat the question.
Some real friends and some fake friends.
Okay, there you go. He said, I got some real friends, I got some friends. Now listen, and I know your mommy gonna take care of this. You gotta be careful with the little fast little girls too, right?
Yes.
Because I know they gonna wanna hang with you, but I know mommy Tyra gonna take care of all that. But so I mean, when you go to school, Do you kind of feel like that the people around you, like your friends, maybe the teachers, kind of know you're different in terms of your, like your acting and seeing you on TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they all know.
Okay.
They all do know, and it's funny because before the end of this year, before school let out, they had a a culture thing, and all of the students, did a performance, and they were like, some of them was the girls with Salt and Pepper or Martin Luther King or this and that. So it was funny because the teacher said, the one that handled it, he said, I was like, well, what is Taj? And when I went to see the performance, she said, well, the CEO asked, well, who is he? And he said, he's Taj, because one day somebody's going to be him.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
He just talked about his acting career. So, they know who he are, and they excuse him, and they support him in his acting career.
That's
nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
He had a gift, so I had him test the gifted. So he's actually in a gifted program. So he's already proven that he can keep up with his schoolwork, his homework, as well as act. So when he has to be excused from New York, or I'll take him out, or give him early dismissal, or he has audition, they even let me use the school to do Skype auditions or whatever.
Wow.
That's included.
That's awesome.
In the program, because it doesn't count against him. I just had to write the note and let him know that it was due to acting while he was absent and he's excused.
Right. That's awesome when you got the support.
When you have support, that's awesome. And that's what see, and we've talked about this before a few times on our show. These kids need to see that we support them.
Right.
That's all they want to know, that we love them and that we support them, and the positive things that they want to do.
And that's why we're featuring all the kids.
Yeah.
We're highlighting all the kids,
the children
that are in the Jason letter, which we're going to talk about later.
Yeah.
But you're so right, Nick. Because people are so busy to talk about the kids when they're doing negative.
Right.
The youth for this generation, this, and they all disrespectful.
Right.
No, they're not.
No, they're
We're talking to yet another evidence that there are kids out here doing big things, probably bigger things when some of the adults were younger.
Yeah.
And he has taken pictures with so many people that the average Joe will never take a picture with. He met Tommy from Power. We saw that picture. What was that like? Tell us about that. You met Tommy from Power. What was that like, Taj?
That was amazing because my mom told me the whole story. I was inside, and then my mom was outside, and she seen Tommy. And he said, so what, you too good to take a picture with me? My mom said, hell no. Time, get out here. Click.
Oh,
that's what's up.
He was so in character, and it was so funny. He was like, "What you do good to take a picture?" So he was like, he said, "This dude was awesome, man." And I said, "Tommy, please get out of character." And he was like, "I'm just saying he was awesome." I said, "Well, make sure you look out for us." And he said, "If I had anything to do with it, he be in it." And that's what I told my son. I said, that's why I tell you to remain professional at all times.
Yeah.
You have to keep your children grounded when they're in this business and focused, because you never know who's looking and who's watching.
Right.
And you don't want them to say. So he was also on Rise, on the NBC pilot Rise. He did the first episode. So he was an extra. And when we got there, they bumped him, and he wound up being featured. So he was one of the pilots. The first time where he gave the guy Damon the microphone when they was at the Fed rally.
Oh, wow.
So he was featured in that as well. Yeah, he just came back from Chicago, and we did some videos, and I thought it was a scam, but it wasn't. But he did a few videos. It didn't pay. And I said, and my words and my encouragement and motivation to the parents out there that's listening and they want to get their children started. And I just want to say that what you put in is what you're going to get out. And we have been hustling and grinding for 2 years.
Yes, you have.
But the resources that we have gotten, I have taken them and ran with it. I didn't sit on it. And so you have to be motivated and determination, because he's only been doing it. March was 2 years, and he became SAG eligible in December.
Nice. Nice.
So it's like what you put in is what you get out, and you can't. You have to be dedicated and motivated. You get these calls in 24 hours, and less time. You got to be here. You got to be there. We don't turn down nothing. But
there you go.
We talk about it all the time.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm a grind for him every time. I manage manage his account. He don't have a Facebook, but I manage his Instagram, and it's known. So sometimes he don't even know what's on his Instagram. Like, I'll show him, oh, this is what I put up on there, and I respond, and manage all of his comments and things. And that.
There you go.
The mothers out there, it's not for everybody. When they say that, it's really true, because you have to be like ready. Like, I don't even go to like things that I may be invited to, because guess what? If New York calls, we coming.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
It's just a part of dedication and determination, and that's the best advice that I can give to these parents, because we really pull for the muscle with limited resources.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had to find out things through trial and error and do my own research. It's good to, take information from people, but you want to do your own research as well.
Nice.
You're absolutely right. You hit it right on the nose.
Nice.
And we, me and Nikki here at the show, we give a shout out to all the mompreneurs.
Yes.
Dana. Tyra, you got Sheila, Juanita Griggs, they're out here, standing in the front of their children. And to that point, I wanted to ask you, now we know sometimes this business can get grimy. It can be nasty. As a mompreneur, as a mompreneur and a mom manager, how do you shield Taj from the negativity that comes with the business?
Yeah.
We don't surround ourselves with negativity. As a matter of fact, I'm glad to be able to say that I feel as though I've been told this so much on set in New York that I am a motivator, and I help people and get them determined. It's like when I'm on set, I'm pouring knowledge and pouring information into them, and they're like, can we get your number? Oh my gosh, you should start your own agency. You should this and that. But you got to know your lane. Like, I would love to start an agency, but I just know, people today, and you have to have patience and tolerance. And some people, they want their child to become actors, and Will Smith said it best, but you don't want to do what it takes to make it happen. And I can't call you and say, I need you in New York, because these people will give you 12 hours notice sometimes. Sometimes we have gotten notices in the same day. Why you ain't give me that in the, I can't, I don't feel like going to
yeah.
So it's a lot, in it. But I ground them, because I don't surround myself with negativity.
There you go.
If we're not even around it. So God shields us, basically, because He hasn't put us around really any negative people while we've been in this business in 2 years. And, like I said, what's for me and him is for him. So I don't mind sharing the knowledge, because guess what? If it's the same young boy, 10 years old, I will gladly give you that information, because guess what? If God said it's for him, He's going to get it no matter who.
There you go.
I'm about to start the church. I'm about to start the church organ. Doom 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 doom.
Yes.
Just to set the record, it's like, I submitted him something last year and forgot about it, and I thought it was a hoax. We went to Chicago. It didn't pay, and it was a costly expense, and my kids had to help me to get there, but even though it didn't pay, my son was in like 6 different music videos, and to come to find out, they said it didn't pay, but the benefits was he's going to get IMDb credit for it. He's going to get 1 to 3 million views per video.
Wow.
And even at 1 million views, at 6 videos, that's 6 million views. So God is bound to open up some doors somewhere.
Yeah.
So, so you just have to be in a positive mind in order to block out the negative.
Yeah.
So if you have a positive mind, and if you're positive, that won't allow any negativity around you.
And Kevin and I can relate to that, how we sometimes get notices the same day.
Yeah.
Remember last year we got that notice that we had to be up in New York, and I had gotten off work at 3 o'clock.
Right.
On my way to the nailery, got out of the car, touched the door, and had to turn back around.
Yeah. And we was on our way to New York.
And we were on our way to New York.
Yeah.
Because just like you and Taj, we don't turn down no roles either. Yeah. We go for everything, because you have some people who won't even go around the corner. They want more information to walk around the corner.
Right.
You know what I mean? And in this game right here, you got to be on it. You got to be ready.
Yeah. And and you talked about how you guys made that investment in that trip to Chicago. Sometimes, we are going to have to make that investment with the outcome being, if it's not pay, an IMDb credit and visibility. Because like Jaden Kane, friend of ours, friend of the show, he said, it's not about who you know all the time. It's about who knows you. And by them seeing his face, 1 point, however million people per video is going to know who this little kid is.
That's right.
And it's about, cause all you want people to do is say, you know what? I seen him somewhere before.
Exactly. What's his name?
Yeah.
I need him on my set.
I understand the STARZ beat on IMDb. I'm so frustrated with them. But I remember reaching out about this IMDb because I'm a person that I need to talk to someone physically, and they don't do that. They respond through email. But I was told, by the STARZ meeting that the lower the number is, the better, because that's the directors hitting you. And when I had checked a couple weeks ago, Taj was at like 156,000.
Okay.
And I was like, wow. So now he's back up to like 300 something thousand. And he just did. Him and I just did like a big commercial together that's supposed to be airing sometime this month. And we didn't know that we were principal actors.
Nice.
And when I say that you have to do it, what you want to get in is what you put in is what you get out. The big commercial is a prime example, because we did the commercial, and at the same time, his agent had texted me the night before that he had an audition. Now, this audition was paying pretty well if he got the position. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying, Lord, how am I going to make it? And during the lunchtime, we were in like 15 minutes from, I guess, the Lincoln Tunnel. And I just took after lunch, and I said, how long is the next set? They said maybe an hour, and we were principals. We drove to New York and went to their audition in the middle of our big set. Not an audition, we were on set. And they were calling, where you are? And I was like, oh, we be here. We stuck in traffic. Like, we be here. But when we got there on time. And that's really hustling and grinding and doing what you have to do to make so. I was able to do his audition and get back on set. We were a little late, but they weren't ready for us yet. They just had to do our makeup and all, but we got back and we made it. So
that's a hustle.
That's hustling.
You know how long it takes to drive to New York?
That's every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. That's hustling right there.
Do you know how long it takes? New York is about a 2-hour drive.
2-hour drive. Yeah, that's hustling right there. So yeah, you know what, Tyra? You get the bell for that.
You know what? You gotta get it.
The bell. We gotta get it.
For grinding.
Because
that's grinding.
Because he can only go so far as she's able to go. So it's her gas, and when I say gas, I'm talking about inward fuel, motivation, inspiration.
She gotta get
another
because that's a drive.
That's a drive and a half right there.
And I don't know.
Some people can't even drive down the street.
Listen, some people can't even walk around the corner, and here she is going from set. Driving to New York to audition and driving back.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's. But you know what? I want to talk about keys.
Yeah, keys.
Because Kevin and I had the pleasure of working with Taj on the set of Keys, and let me tell you, that was an awesome shoot. I must say.
Remember the train station, right? Yeah.
At the train station.
Yeah.
Yes. So Taj, tell our listeners a little bit about how you got hooked up in Keys.
I don't know.
He's not really done that.
And that was, I had submitted him. I seen something somewhere, and I submitted him. And the guy, I think his name was James or something, and he had
James Brickhouse.
Brickhouse.
Yeah, Brickhouse. And he texted me. He said, "Hey, you submitted your son, blah blah blah." And I was like, "That's how he got on," because Taj isn't aware of anything. And one thing, he knows very limited, and I keep it that way because. I don't want him saying the wrong thing. So if he's not really, really sure, he knows to say he don't know. You got to ask my mom. So they can direct the question to me. And I also play as kind of his attorney or his advocate.
There you go, because you shield and protect him, and you should. Right. But yeah, we did the scene where we were in the train station. We were all going to work and stuff like that. And we actually got the pictures. I got the pictures.
Yeah, we got photos.
We're going to post the pictures.
Because I got my memory today from Facebook, and it was a me and Mike, and I posted it.
Yeah. So yeah, we got the pictures of the scene where we were on the steps. We had to walk up in the steps. We were the police officer or detectives going to work. And Taj was back there photobombing us. We're going to post him in the Facebook group. He's back there photobombing, making muscles and all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
But it was so much fun.
Yes.
We're going to post him on Wednesday.
He was hot, but he was both him and his brother.
Him
and his brother were totally awesome.
Yeah, they did a great job.
You know, and with the brother.
The brother was walking close up on me.
We had to walk up on the platform, and it was actually Taj's brother who walked up on Kev, and Kev turned like, what's this kid?
I was like, man, why you walking up on me so close? Like, that was my Philly coming out. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no acting. I was like, man, why'd you? But no, it was all in the content. And we told him, make sure you keep doing it over and over again for continuity. But we told him, good job. You know, it was all in fun and love. But and then
we took pictures with them afterwards.
Yeah, we all took pictures.
And we did that little pose, and he stood in front of me and did that little pose. It was so cute. Yeah. I said, this young man gonna go far.
He gonna go far, man. He's got what it takes.
Let's go to Jason's letter.
Yeah, so let's talk about Jason's letter. We're gonna save the best for last. So, we went to the sneak peek party a couple weeks ago, and they actually were showing various different clips of the movie. They actually showed Taj's clip. He's laying in bed watching the TV broadcast. Tell us about your character. Tell us about your scene.
So it was about me and my mom was laying down watching TV. Well, I was asleep, but then I woke up to her watching TV of a man, and I'm like, did they kill his son? And then she's like, yeah. And I'm like, my character's like, oh, they did? That's like my character thinking. Like, he's just like tired and he's just watching the TV.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay. Now, the content of, as it pertains to Jason's letter is about, dealing with the sensitive issue of the killing of unarmed African Americans. And the movie is really designed to bring a positive resolution. How do you feel as an African American child being in a big movie that's going to help bring a solution to the killings out here?
How do I feel?
Yeah. How do you feel to be a part of something so big like this with such a positive and strong meaning?
I actually feel great because one of the reasons why is I want to be an image of excellence to children and other people who look up to me. And I just want to teach them to let your dreams be dreams. And if you want it to come true, it can come true.
Well, Tyra, if you ever need a babysitter, we'll babysit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he can hang out with us, man. He is my adopted son from this moment forward.
He's just the sweet.
Okay.
He is just the sweetest thing. He is sweet as strawberry shortcake.
Yeah. Now, Taj, how old are you? Tell our listeners. We know how old you are, but tell our listeners how old you are.
I am 10 and I'm turning 11 soon.
He's 10 and a half years old. Did y'all hear that?
Now, hold up. When's your birthday?
No, don't tell your birthday.
Why?
No, man. We gotta watch these little fast little girls.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta watch
some little fast little girls. So we gotta protect them. Don't put his birthday out there. But anyway, last question, man. Then we gonna wrap it up. A lot of people in the industry already know who you are.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
I follow you.
Yes.
I'm me and Nikki and I are in acting circles. A lot of people know who you are already. Now, after this movie premieres on September 22nd, which is the tentative date.
Yes, which is my birthday,
Which is Nikki's birthday. She had to add that in. When you walk down the street, if they didn't know you before,
they're going to know.
They're going to know who you are. I already know the answer to this. Nikki knows the answer to this. Are you prepared to be able to deal with that?
I am totally prepared, man.
That's it. We don't need to say no more. You know what I'm saying? Goodness. He said he totally prepared.
He's totally prepared.
Well, look, we already...
prepared. Listen, you can't do nothing without God, and he knows. He feel like,
that's right.
Because you have to remind your children where your blessings come from.
There you go.
God, if you put God first, I said, listen, son, we have a jealous God. And I tell him, thank God for this, thank God for that, thank God for that. Because guess what? He can snatch this all away from you.
Sure could.
He sure can.
So he knows that all his blessings and his acting career and everything comes from God. And every parent needs to instill that in their child.
You know what?
We're going to end it on that.
She got to get it.
Yeah.
And when they make it and they forget where they came from, because if everybody wants his autograph, we're going to stand there and we're going to sign every autograph.
There you go.
You know what? She got to get it.
Yeah, y'all get the bell.
She get the bell.
Yeah, y'all get the bell.
Y'all get the bell. Y'all get the bell.
Look, we just gonna end.
We
on
can
that.
end on that.
You know what I'm saying? I knew the answer to that because I know he has good protection.
Yes,
he's founded, he's grounded, and he got God in his life.
And you know what? But to her point, Will Smith said that to Jaden.
Yeah.
Will Smith said to Jaden because he had taken Jaden to somewhere where he had his fans found out that he was there.
Okay.
And Jaden was trying to leave, and Will was like, "No. You go out there and you sign some autographs."
Right.
Jaden was like, "Well, Dad, I'm tired." He said,
Right.
He said, "Them people came to see you."
Yeah.
He said, "You go out there and you sign every single piece of paper and you don't stop until the last person leaves." Because he said, without these people, you wouldn't be here. So shout out to her for that, for telling him that, because Will Smith told his son that too.
And that's an awesome principle that for all of us, because I think sometimes some actors get, and let me understand, I understand they're human, I understand they have bad days, we factor that in.
But they come out of their way.
But without the fans, we would be nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, without the fan support, we would be nothing. So that's good word right there.
That's good. That's good teaching.
Yeah. So we're going to conclude on that, man. We want to thank y'all guys so much for coming on the show.
Yes.
It's been a lot of fun.
Welcome. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome, dude.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, little man. So look, at the end of our broadcast, we always like to give our guests the opportunity to put their social media out there. So put your Instagram, Facebook. How can people get in touch with you? Maybe somebody want to book you. Put your information out there, except your phone number, because we don't want the little fast little girls trying to ask you for some candy in school. So put your stuff out there.
I actually kind of like that. My social media is Instagram, The Real Taj One, and Twitter.
Okay.
The Real Taj One.
That's what's up.
Okay.
And go ahead, Tyra, mompreneur, mom manager. Put your social media out there in case somebody they got to go through you to get the Taj.
That's right.
Put your social media. Maybe somebody want to contact you. Yeah.
And you know what? It don't matter because I control that one too.
There you go.
That's
there
it.
You
That's
go.
it right there.
It's the Real Taj One, but my Instagram, unfortunately, the old one, this got hacked like 3 weeks ago. I'm so mad I had to start over. So I had to start over with I am the Real Tyra C.
Okay.
TYRAC. So because somebody was liking my stuff, and I'm just so mad. I was almost at 1,000, y'all.
Oh, you'll get back up there. Yeah, you'll definitely get back up there. You'll be back up there sooner than you think. You know what I'm saying? Trust me.
There's some people out there.
Everything's the 22nd, right, on your birthday?
Yes.
So we want y'all to come on out to the watch party. Yeah.
Yes. Come on out.
We will. We definitely will.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, keep us abreast of, things y'all got going on. We'll blast it out on the radio show.
Yes,
we want to show our love and support. Because like me and Nikki always say, once you come on the Kevin and Nikki show,
you're family. Well, you've been family.
Well, y'all been family before that. Anyway.
Listen, and this summer he had a good summer. Guess where he was at? And
where?
You are so blessed. No child will really be able to say that. We took a picture in front of Obama's house.
Wow.
Woo, nice.
Damn.
Yes, and guess what? And I posted on his Twitter, and I said, Obama, I posted on his Instagram, I said, we outside waiting for Obama to come out so we can exchange autographs.
I like that. That's right. I like that.
That's right.
That's what you call a positive view of yourself. That's
right.
Because I know I only want his autograph. I'm going to give him mine too.
That's right.
I feel you. That's what's up. Well, look, enjoy the rest of you guys' evening. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And we will definitely keep in touch. And love you guys, man. Continue success and blessings.
Yes, love you more.
Yeah. All right.
Bye-bye, Taj.
See you, Taj. Take care.
He went to play Fortnite.
Oh, wow. He gone.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
All right, take care.
So y'all have a good night, and thank you so much.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
God bless. Yeah, take care.
All right.
Such an awesome family. Oh, my goodness.
Awesome
sauce.
Man, that was good. That was great. That was a great interview, man. That was just awesome. I mean, it was just awesome, man. You know what I'm saying? To be so young, 10 years old, and he's
10
already...
and a half.
10, I can't leave the half out. 10 and a half years old, And he's
10 and a half. That means his birthday is coming up. It's this year. I'm going to figure it out.
Look, I'm trying to get the young man props. Nick.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, he's been in a lot of stuff.
This young man, let me tell you, he's just hot like fire.
He's hot like fire. He
is hot. He get the bell.
He get the bell again. He get the bell. He's not even here. But yeah. Now listen, I'm telling you, man, celebrity acting coach Mel Williams said, I got my eye on you.
Yeah.
Not only does it speak to, you never know who's watching, but for somebody of his caliber, he's worked with who's ever good in Hollywood. Yeah. Mel Williams has worked with him. Yes. And he said, I got my eye on him.
Yeah, because he's hot.
He's hot like fire.
And not only is he hot like fire, but he's the sweetest.
He's a sweet kid.
He's a sweet child. You can see it all in the upbringing.
He got the foundation. He got the foundation.
He got the foundation, you know, and she's raising them, both of them boys, because we work with both of them. Right. That's right. You know, and they got the tools. They got what it takes. That's what they said. So she's not going to have to worry about him, you know, when as he get older and, you know, he start to, you know, take roles, I guess, on his own a little bit. Once he get a lot older, she probably will not have to worry about him because the foundation is there.
Well, mom's going to always work.
But, well, you know what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mom's going to always
you know, she put the foundation in him and it's there. You know what I mean? So she can, like, you know, let him go just a little bit. But I can tell you right now, she ain't going nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Mom's, in this industry, I don't care if you're 45 years old. Mom's going to always worry.
In this industry, you know what I'm saying? You know, sharks are everywhere. You know, I know that she's always going to be, you know, around to, you know, help him and support him and encourage him. And that's what it's all about.
And ward on little girls trying to take his candy.
And you know they out there.
You only want my candy because I act.
Listen, that's it. You saw me on TV.
That's why you want my now lady.
That's why you want my candy? You ain't getting it though.
You're not getting no lemon heads. You don't like me for me.
You get on my nerves.
You don't get no Tootsie Roll.
Stop it.
So let me stop. All right, but that was a great interview.
You get on my nerves, man.
They put a lot of nuggets out there. Tyra and Taj. They put a lot of nuggets. I hope people caught them. You know, I hope people caught the nuggets. If not, listen, take notes, man. These nuggets that we're putting out there is the difference between success and failure. Not just in acting, but in life. It's the difference between getting cast and not getting cast. Yep. And just knowing those little nuances about grinding and things like that. You need to know. And they put it out there.
And she's a true grinder. Anytime you leave set and drive to New York
for audition,
a 2-hour drive,
and then get back,
nobody
knew you was going.
And nobody knew you were going. You's a grinder.
That's a grinder, right?
You's a grinder. Yeah, yes. You listen. She get the bell. Yeah. She gotta get it. Cause listen.
Yeah, that's grinding.
That's
grinding right there.
That's grinding.
Yeah.
I wish them but much love and success.
Yep.
And I'm just going to sit back in my chair. Well, I'm going to be acting. Right. You know, I'm going to be working right along with them, but I'm also going to take the time out to make sure that I keep following this young man.
Definitely.
You know, cause, you know, our paths will intertwine again. We will be working together again on set. Yeah. But I'm just going to make sure I keep watch on his career because I would love to see where the Lord, you know, takes this young man.
Yeah, because he going all the way up. Nothing can stop me. All the way up. All right, so it's time for news and sports. All right, so in sports, guys, I want to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. So there seems to be some concern about quarterback Carson Wentz's health status as it pertains to the opener. So, for the first time in more than 3 weeks, Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz took part in 11-on-11 team drills in practice. Eagles coach Doug Peterson confirmed that Sunday morning before practice, saying that it's big for Wentz's recovery from his 2 torn knee ligaments, all right, that he suffered last December. He also left open the possibility that Wentz could open the season as the starting quarterback on September 6th against the Atlanta Falcons. Peterson was quick to add that Wentz isn't going to take the full complement of snaps in the 11-on-11 drills, at least for now, and that he will be sprinkled in with the other quarterbacks. He said the same is true of Nick Foles, who suffered a shoulder injury Thursday night in the Eagles' 37-20 loss to New England. All right. So Foles practiced Sunday. He practiced Sunday as well. So Wentz, of course, had taken part in 11-on-11 drills for the first 3 days of training camp from July 26 to 28. But the Eagles scaled back his workload after that. So with Peterson saying he saw enough from Wentz to know that his rehab was going well, he was, in good spirits, okay? So he also said that he didn't want to expose Wentz to any possible setbacks or incidental contact from defenders. So during the interim, Wentz did take part in the individual drills, team 7-on-7 drills, without any linemen present, or what Peterson referred to as more controlled environment. And I just want to add this. Of course, we wish Carson Wentz and Nick Foles a speedy recovery. But keep in mind, Eagles fans, that you have a Super Bowl MVP backup in Nick Foles. So, even before Nick Foles got his shoulder hurt, it seemed to be this air of concern. Is Carson Wentz going to be ready for the opener? You have Nick Foles led the Eagles to the Super Bowl and won it. So we can relax a little bit and just know that we're in good hands. Carson Wentz will be ready, I believe, and we have a good, awesome, accomplished backup quarterback in that of Nick Foles. So, Eagle fans, relax.
I'm going to tell you what it is.
It's just the preseason.
I'm going to tell you what it is. Everyone is, including myself.
What's that?
We're on that end of the seat, edge of the seat thing. Like, we want another Super Bowl, so it's like we're anxious for another one. So
can we do it again? Yeah,
so we're looking at everything. Is it going to be all right? Can he do this? Can he do that? So it's like you did it before, you can do it again. Right. So it's one of those things that, everyone's watching every little thing. Because we want another Super Bowl. It took us a long time to get this one. Yeah, 20 years. Yeah, so it's like we want another one. Yeah. So it's like, they're watching everything. But here's the thing with watching everything. It can be a little annoying. Right. It can. Because I'm pretty sure Nick is like, well, calm down, guys. Yeah. Like, look, I led y'all through Super Bowl. Calm down. I'm the Super Bowl MVP. Right. So like Kev said, let's calm down. Calm down, Eagles fans. Let's let him heal whatever he's doing with the training and stuff, so that he can give us another one. Right. And even if they got a tag team their way to the Super Bowl again, hey, we'll do it again. Yeah, that's right. So, that's right. We're looking forward to being back on Broad Street. That's right. And I can't wait to be. Well, you know what? Y'all gonna be on Broad Street because it's crowded. It was crowded. No. See, our fans. Here's one thing about our fans. If we lose, we're gonna tear the city up. If we win, we're gonna tear the city up. So either way, we tear the city up. Either way. Anytime a city got to put grease on poles so they don't climb up the poles, we in bad shape. So you know what I'm saying. But we're looking forward to getting back on Broad Street. Wow. And hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. And that's all I have for sports. You get on my nerves. You got me over here choking. Oh, man. Okay. That was good. Well, in news, people all over the world is mourning the loss of Our Lady of Soul, Queen of Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin, who passed away on August 16th due to pancreatic cancer. She died at a home in Michigan. And people all over are mourning. Such a beautiful voice she had. She worked with everybody. She's legend. I mean, legend in her own right. And people all over the world are mourning her loss. And I remember one of my favorite songs by Aretha Franklin is Natural Woman, and Ain't No Way. I mean, every time I hear that song, Ain't No Way, I'm like, yes. And my homegirl from Glee, Amber Riley, sang that song and tore it out the frame. No, wait. So you mean one of your favorite songs wasn't R-E-S-P-E-C-T? No. Respect? No, see, there you go. Oh my goodness. You tried it. You tried it.
That was a classic. That was a classic.
No, it is a classic, but that wasn't my favorite song. See how you gonna play me?
No, I'm not saying that I'm not saying it had to be. That wasn't one of them. That was one of her more known songs. Wouldn't you say? R-E-S-P-E-C-T. I spelled it right. Don't stop checking behind it. No, but that was one of her more known songs.
Respect, R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect. Yes, that was a classic. Right. But my favorite was "Ain't No Way." Okay?
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I was just throwing it out there because that was one of the more known. Did she sing that song in the Blues Brothers? Remember the movie The Blues Brothers?
Yeah, Yeah. But when I hear that song, "Ain't No Way," I think of that movie Sparkle. You ever seen the old version, the old Sparkle, the original?
Yeah.
And remember,
with Diana Ross.
No, Sparkle, the original Sparkle.
I remember the movie. I think they do two of them, right?
They did a remake with Whitney Houston.
Oh, Whitney Houston, that's who it was.
But the old one with the old Sparkle, the original one.
Right.
I think of that because in that movie there was an episode where there was like the lead singer of the group was in love with the drug dealer.
I got you.
And she really loved him. And so I can picture her singing this song instead of that other song, giving him something he can feel.
Okay, I got
Okay, you remember the movie now?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's my favorite song. One of my favorite songs. Okay. Ain't No Way. And Natural Woman.
Gotcha.
You know that song Natural Woman, right?
Mm-hmm. I've heard of it. I wasn't trying to change your favorite song. I just threw out Respect because that was I mean, they had T-shirts that had Respect on it. It was one of those reoccurring themes that transcend decades. So in terms of it being known. Yeah. So yeah, cool.
Yeah. But the Queen of Soul will be having a public viewing Tuesday, August 28th and Wednesday, August 29th from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. The address for that is the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History, 315 East Warren Avenue, and that's in Detroit, Michigan, 48201. There also will be a musical tribute on Thursday, August 30th, and there will be a private funeral service that will not be to the public. That is for the family only.
Okay.
The funeral service that is handling all of her arrangements is the Swanson Funeral Home. So put that on your calendar. Those of you who want to go down and pay your respects to Miss Aretha, public viewing again is on August 28th and August 29th from 9 a.m. in the morning until 9 p.m. Those 2 days only. Miss Aretha, our Queen of Soul, may she rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely, our condolences go out to, her and the family.
Yeah.
And, those around the world, who are mourning her loss.
Yeah.
So,
mourning.
We definitely want to send our condolences from the Kevin and Nikee Show. Such a beloved woman. Yeah.
And in other news, Omarosa and Trump are at war.
That's been going on for a while.
But here's the thing though. Omarosa, as everyone know, got fired from the show that Trump has.
Right.
Okay? And because of that, Omarosa has written a book. And not only did she write a book, but she is telling everything. Everything. Trump use of the N-word and all these other things that he came out and said. I'm like, well, dang.
I mean, nobody's shocked. I don't think people will be sitting back saying, oh my God, he did. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like.
But she's
just putting it on record.
But the thing is that they were the best of friends and now she's giving up the tea.
So now let me ask this, just playing the devil's advocate.
I know where you're going because I was thinking the same thing, but I'm going to let you say it.
All right. So is she mad because she got fired or because something deteriorated in their friendships and now she wants to tell all? Is that because I kind of vaguely heard about the story and, because sometimes that works against your credibility when, you got fired and now you want to do this. it'd be different if you were saying these things all along and then got fired. I'm not discrediting what she's saying. I don't know all the facts. I don't know the truth to it and things like that. She has this book. So I guess my question would be, is this book really credible in terms of facts?
And I like where you're going, because that's where I was going with it. So if you never had gotten fired,
would you have wrote the book?
If nothing never had happened between you two's relationship, would you have said what you said?
Right.
Would you have written the book?
Right.
Would you have spilled the tea?
Right. That's my question.
You know what I mean? If things are going good, you're not going to say anything. You're going to keep that on the low, as they say.
Right.
But the matter of the fact is, you got fired from, what is it, The Apprentice?
It was some other show I don't think it was The Apprentice.
I think it was.
It was The Apprentice?
Yeah.
I think it was The Apprentice.
So she got fired from The Apprentice. Okay. Now she's writing a book, and now she's spilling the tea.
You're fired.
All the tea. And so now where, you were saying one thing, now that your relationship has gone sour, now you're saying, something totally different. But if the relationship had not gone sour, would you have written a book? Would you have spilled the tea?
You're fired. That's true. That's
something to make you go,
Because you know what? It'd be different if she got fired for saying these things.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you know what I'm saying? So you bring up an excellent point. So I agree, Nick.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. And I like the fact that, despite whatever our political views are or perspectives towards Trump, that we have the balance to be able to say, wait a minute, let's look at this other side too. Because I believe that everybody has redeeming qualities. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm,
and then even with the media, we don't know what's true all the time. Because there's so much propaganda out here, you know what I mean? And so we don't know. Yeah. But, is it one of them things you just mad? You know what I'm saying? Now you want to write a book? We'll keep everybody posted.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted on that, But we come up with a new segment in our news and sports that's called Ain't That Some Bleep News. Mm-hmm. It's basically the news that make you want to say, ain't that some bleep? Okay, so here we go. And ain't that some bleep news? A former Texas A&M University student 6 months ago went to jail for selling drugs. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, when you go to jail, they do this mugshot type thing, right? So, but it's not the fact of what she went to jail for. Is the mugshot that got people going crazy. They said it was the prettiest mugshot they ever seen in their lives. The girl face was beat, Kev. Makeup all on her face, eyeliner, lipstick, lashes, and people all over want to hire this girl to do their makeup now from jail.
Now here's the thing. Now this makes me think about another story. There was a guy who got locked up some years ago.
Okay.
Light-skinned guy. He had like hazel eyes. He took a mugshot and they put his mugshot and all the women were going crazy over this light-skinned guy, remember?
Yes.
And now he got a modeling contract.
Not only did he get a modeling contract, but the daughter of the modeling company, he got her pregnant.
Okay.
And they're getting married.
Right.
Can you believe that?
I mean, don't it just make you say, hey, everybody, just drop out of school and go to jail, damn it. You know what I'm
saying? He come out of jail, get this modeling contract.
Yeah.
And while, on set doing his modeling thing, the daughter sees him. Yeah. They fall in love. He gets her pregnant and now they're getting married.
Yeah. And it started with a mugshot for a crime he committed.
Yep.
And same with this young lady.
Same with this young lady. They saw her mugshot. Her mugshot is going viral on social media, and everyone's looking at the makeup on her face. And so now they want her to, be a makeup expert.
Now let me ask you this: what does it say about the human character in terms of how should people be viewing this thing? It brings up a really good question. Okay, with the light-skinned guy who took the mugshot, he committed a crime, took the mugshot. Women were just going crazy over this mugshot. There were a lot of people that were outraged because their perspective were focused on, okay, he committed a crime. This guy's is a criminal.
Mm-hmm.
And it was almost like that in the minds of a lot of the women who were enamored by, his looks.
Mm-hmm.
From the human perspective, you think about this young lady, makeup, mugshot. Okay. Oh man, can you do my makeup like that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how, and maybe there's no answer to this. Maybe it's a different answer for everybody in terms of where your morals, your values, your perspectives are. How should we be viewing this thing? Should we be upset at the people who are looking at this mugshot and saying, hey, I want you to do my makeup? Or should we be upset at these people who are looking at this young man and saying, man, how he get a modeling contract? Should we be focused on, oh man, that's dope. They got a great opportunity coming out of having, quote, if you want to say, made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough question. How should we be looking at this thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not asking us to answer it. I'm throwing it out there in terms of how should we be looking at this.
I agree.
And I'm not knocking nobody's, opportunity in life and things like that, because there are some people who are going the right way, trying to be going to cosmetology school, and I'm sure they might be tempted at a minimum to say, damn, she get locked up and now she got more clientele than me. You know what I'm saying? Or dang, I've been trying to get a modeling contract for years. This guy get locked up and commits a crime and goes to jail. Is it destiny? Is it fate? Is it luck?
Listen, I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but it's something.
But it is some.
That is some.
Yeah.
Now, follow Yahoo News. We're going to bring you more on that story. But if you want to read more about it, yahoonews.com, you can find that story. But our last ain't that some bleep news, ain't that some bleep stuff. Okay, listen to this, you guys. Florida legislature candidate Melissa Howard apologizes for going on and saying that she had a college degree when she really did not. Now, Melissa Howard is a Republican and she's running for office. Okay. And she lied and said that she had a college degree when she really didn't. Even went to the point of posting a photograph of the University of Miami saying that this is her degree, and it wasn't. So she got caught.
Right.
Okay.
Because they can make fake ones. Right.
So she got caught, and then so she had to come out and say, well, yeah, I lied. I'm sorry. I don't have a degree. Now, here's the thing. I said that she was a candidate, right? A Republican candidate. Now, here's where the S happened. Now, listen to this. August 28th is the primary election, right? And over 20,000 Republican votes have been casted already. Okay? They have been cast already. So they're saying that it's not enough time for her to drop out of the race. So 20,000 Republican votes have already gone out.
For her.
Okay? Period.
Oh, period. Okay.
Period. But she's on the ballot. Okay. She's on the ballot. That has already gone out, period. Now, here's the thing.
Let me guess. She went in the race.
What if she wins?
Right.
So now we got another liar in office?
Right.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
So we just put another one in office.
Right. But she didn't win yet.
No, but what I'm saying
is the possibility of her winning.
They're saying that because the primaries are August 28th.
Right, the votes are already out, but it's not. But the winner hasn't yet been determined yet.
Right. Listen.
Right.
The primary where we get to vote is August 28th.
Right.
The Republican votes were already cast.
Right.
20,000 of them. So she could have already won. She could have already won the Republican vote.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The primary is where we get to vote on August 28th. The public, the people, we the people.
I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Okay. So what if she already won? So now we got.
So this knowledge evidently came out after the fact. Which nobody would be able to do anything about.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, you can't do anything about it at this point if the votes are already cast.
That's perfect timing. Isn't that perfect timing?
Yeah.
Apologize later when it's too late.
But then here's the other thing. And this is what I have a problem with. Are you apologizing because you got exposed /caught? or you're apologizing because you feel bad about what you did. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's a difference. Because one is aligned with being genuine and one is disingenuine. You know what I mean?
I want to run for mayor. Let me think of a whole bunch of lies so I can get up in office too.
That's what it seemed like.
That's what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? That is exactly what it seemed like. Trump's news is all over the place. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just a huge mess. And so now we got all these people telling lies to get into office. Right. Ain't that some bleep?
But you know what? They've been telling lies forever. Not that we accepting of it, but this is nothing new. But then it goes back to, at the end of the day, you know, if we are going to be the people who are going to get out and vote and have some say and influence in who we want our leaders to be, what does it say about the human character in terms of, would you vote for someone like this or would you not?
Yeah. It seems like everybody is voting for characters like that.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Because that's what it seemed like is getting into office.
Right, but you're going to endorse who you are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because we can only give to others out of the foundation of who we are. Mm-hmm. So if someone is dishonest person, well, you're not going to have a problem with dishonest people, and you're going to endorse dishonest people, and that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's it for news, sports, and ain't that some bleep news?
Yeah. So, all right. So we're going to take a break. And when we come back, it's going to be time for my favorite part of the show. What's bothering Nikki? What's bothering Nikki?
Yeah.
I want to jam with you, yes I do, baby. I love Freddie Jackson, man.
You know, that song is a good bop song.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That song is definitely a good bop song. My father is the king of the bop. I mean, he be spinning all around, taking it down to the floor. I love to see seniors dance.
Yeah.
I do. I love to see them like get out and start doing that dance. Mm-hmm. I love to see, because I like how they create different things to do with it. I love it. And that song remind me of like the bop.
Yeah, I used to hear a lot of Freddie Jackson around the house. My dad had all his albums, and yeah, man, I'm a Freddie Jackson fan, man. Yeah. Freddie Jackson, he a classic, man. Icon,
yes, he is. Yes, he is. And that song makes you want to boom. You know, it makes you want to get up and do the bop. You know the bop?
Mm-hmm. Nah, I don't dance.
You don't dance?
Sometimes.
I know how to do it just a little bit.
So I dance a little bit.
Not a lot, but I can dance really well. But that dance takes skill, because you got to stay on beat. Right. Like when you do your twirls and stuff, you gotta be on cue with it. It takes a lot of skill to. It sounds
like you gotta be in shape to do
No. It's one of those dances where it shows creativity on how you do it. Okay. Because not everybody bops the same way, but the beat is the same, but everyone comes out with a different way to do it, and I like seeing the many different ways that you do it, and it's mostly that dance is mostly done by the seniors. Okay. Cause that's, their era and different things like that. But just to see them come out and do it, like, wow, look at that one. Look at that one. Right, you know what I mean? So it's a good dance, to watch the seniors do. The young people like us, we get out there and we try to do it, but the seniors, they got that dance on lock.
But you know what though? With these dances out here, the young people doing, like, you can't dance with nobody because they like rolling away from you. Like, you gotta keep up, you know what I mean? They sliding away from you and, all kinds of stuff, man. Like, I know we used to go to parties or whatever, and then the person pretty much stayed right in front of you. Like, they rolling backwards and on the floor and slide. Like, by the time you on one side of the dance floor, by the time they get done, they all on the other side and all that kind of stuff. You gotta be in shape to do
You have to be in shape.
But twisting and turning and all
the seniors got that on lock. Yeah, the seniors got that on lock completely.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, well, it's my favorite time of the show. It's time for What's Bothering Nikki. What's bothering you, Nick?
Well, last week we talked about snakes and we talked about how to spot a snake. We said the snakes were crafty. We said that they were smart, and we said that snakes were very cunning and they gather the information, and when they get ready to come out, they come out with like things such as, I can help you with that. If you let me do this, I'll do that, different things like that. Well, this week we're going to talk about how to ignore a snake. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we know how to spot them. We got to learn how to ignore them, how to distance ourselves from them. One of the things that I learned, as a young lady growing up and now, as an adult, silence is the greatest way you ignore somebody. Mm-hmm. Just silence. Mm-hmm. Our friend to the show, Paul Anthony, said, ignorance is at an all-time high. He posted that on Twitter. And I responded to him. I said, well, I vacation on Ignoring People Island, and he loved it. Mm-hmm. He loved it. He was like, yes, yes. Ignore him. Yeah. You wanna get rid of a snake? Just ignore him. When they try to contact you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, don't respond. Mm-hmm. After a while, they'll get the point and just go slither on in somebody else's house. Mm-hmm.
And then when they call you, answer the phone and pretend you're an operator and say, please deposit 25 cents. And they think they got the wrong phone. But I want to ask you this though, Nick. I would like to add this though, because there are snakes that we are positionally in a place to ignore. Mm-hmm. But then there's some snakes you're not in a position to ignore. Like if your supervisor's a snake, or your coworker that you have to give the update on what happened the day before is a snake. I would like to spin off what you're saying, not really spin off, but add to what you're saying and give some encouragement for that snake you can't distance yourself from. Just keep it professional.
Yes.
Just keep it stay professional.
When it comes to your job, keep it
just
professional.
Keep it professional. This is the job. Number one, this is the update. This is how many we had coming in last night. Thank you very much. Have a good day. You ain't got to talk sports. You ain't got to talk about what you did over the weekend. No, somebody is going to want to hear this.
Yes.
Because there's some snakes we can cut off and be like, good riddance. I ain't got to talk to you. I can unfriend you. But there's some snakes we can't get away from.
Yes, that is true.
And you have to just keep it professional in the context of where you have to be in contact with that snake.
That is true.
That is true.
We have some snakes that we have to work with, in our workplace. But like Kev said, those snakes, keep it strictly professional. Yeah. They hit you up in the email, hit them back. This is what happened, this, that, and the third. Have a wonderful day. Done.
It. You don't got to tell them what you do on the weekend.
That's it.
You ain't got to talk sports with them. You ain't got to tell them, you ain't got to invite them to your birthday parties or nothing like that. You keep it strictly business in the context where you have to connect with them.
That's it. They say good morning. You say good morning. And go on about your business.
That's it.
You don't have to have you don't have to be breaking bread with them all up in the break room and drinking coffee with them. Good morning. Hello.
Right.
Don't be rude. They say
you're going to feel like it. You're going to feel like it.
You're going to feel like it.
You can be cordial.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, be cordial.
Be cordial.
That's it. Because there's no policy that says you got to share with them what you did over the weekend, who you hang out with, where you go, X, Y, and Z. Be cordial.
That's it.
Be cordial. You're going to feel like being rude, but just be cordial. Keep it professional in the context of where you are. That's it. Because there's some snakes we can't get away from.
Yeah.
Some snakes you're going to have to interact with. But here's the only thing. And when you do that, the one thing the message that you send to that person is, I know you're a snake. Mm-hmm. And you know what? You know what snakes hate?
What?
They hate when they can't use the primary weapon of deception to deceive you.
Right.
Like when you let them know by your professional behavior that you're going to keep it strictly cordial, strictly professional, especially when it used to not be that way. Like it's when you used to talk sports. When you used to talk sports, or when you used to talk about your weekend, when you used to talk about the baby shower and stuff like that, then you found out they were a snake. And now you're just strictly cordial. We're going to keep it professional in business. And you're sending a message in your behavior that, hey, I know who you are. And I'm not going to allow you to deceive me. And snakes hate that. Because that's their number one weapon. That's their number one weapon. They want to be able to deceive you. And they can't stand it when you keep it real.
Yep.
Yeah, when you keep it real.
When you keep it real, they can't stand it.
And there's going to be some people, say perhaps on your job, you don't have to connect with. With those, you stay over there, and I'm going to stay over here.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's it, man.
That's it. That's all
somebody needed to hear that.
That's all I have. But listen, now that we know how to spot them, how to watch for them, now we know this is how you ignore. This is how you deal with them now that we see them.
Right.
Ignore them. And for the ones that are on our job, cordial.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Because I mean, and then we all got them on all of our jobs and, community and the church. They're everywhere. You can't get around them. Can't get totally away from them. Mm-hmm. You keep it cordial. You keep it professional. And then after that, when they sitting around waiting for you to say something else, this is what they hear. Cricket. Cricket. Cricket.
You know what? You know what? It's the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. We're everywhere, and we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Ooh.
Now
first. You can't just sit back and wait on anyone. You got to put your best foot forward, forward. Have faith and take action. 'Cause you never know where the road leads. You ain't afraid to take that chance. You got to go and plant your seed. Adapt into any circumstance. Shut up, reaching love. So much hope.
You have been listening to the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio and a whole lot more. Wow. Yeah. I love the little children. Like when the little children, I wanted to focus on that part. The innocent little children coming in and singing. Yeah. And all, but it's a great song. Kendrick the Family Soul, Philly's own Kendrick the Family Soul. And yeah, man, I love that song, My Time. But my favorite part, I mean, I love the whole song, but I love that part when the children come in and start singing their little portion. They were getting some of it wrong, but we didn't care because they just sound so adorable, you know, like little Taj.
Yeah, he just melt my heart. Little Taj. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's such an awesome young man.
Yeah.
But now it's time for my favorite part of the show, Kevin's Corner. All
right. I just want to share 12 things that we can learn from children that will bring more clarity and joy into adulthood. All right, number 1, every day is a fresh start.
Yeah.
L.M. Montgomery said, "Isn't it nice to think that tomorrow is a new day with no mistakes in it yet?" Number 2, creative pursuits are fun and good for you. Franklin D. Roosevelt said, "Happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort."
Yes.
Number 3, be courageous. Kids they just got heart. You know what I'm saying? Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage by Anais Nins. That was her quote. All right. Laugh every day.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Chaplin said, a day without laughter is a day wasted.
It sure is.
You know, children have the beautiful ability to find joy all around them. You know, just watch the humor of a child. Watching the humor of a child you can find in a shopping mall or at the park. You know, they see pretty much silliness and everything and everywhere. Yeah. And life becomes less stressful when you learn to laugh. And of course, laugh at yourself. Mm-hmm. Be active. We don't got to tell kids that. All right. Stuart Brown said, play energizes and enlivens us. It eases our burdens. It renews our natural sense of optimism and opens up to new possibilities. Number 6, nurture friendships. All kids want to know is, do you want to play with me? Aww. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So Khalid Gibran said, in the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and sharing pleasures. For in the dew of little things, the heart finds its morning and is refreshed. Mm-hmm. Number 7, be the hero. Nora Ephron said, above all, be the hero of your life, not the victim. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of us as adults need to learn that one.
That's right.
You know. All right. Number 8, scars are badges of honor. You know how like kids would be like sharing little scars where they got this one when they fell off the monkey bar, and this one I was playing hopscotch. Well, every day you either see a scar or courage. Where you dwell will define your struggle. Didinsky said that. Number 9, try new things. Andre Guy said, man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. Man, that is profound. Number 10, notice the little things. Robert Brault said, enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they really was big things. And then number 10, that was 11. Number 11, tell the truth. You know, kids will tell the truth. They be like, mommy, he got a bald head. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
or mommy, his breath stink. You know what I'm saying? They tell the kids tell the truth. We got to learn how to tell the truth. It's okay to be honest.
They have selective truth, though.
They do lie. Now, kids, they do. Kids will lie. They
have
do
selective
lie.
Truth.
They got selective truth. But I'm talking about, but when they point out stuff.
Yeah.
When they point out stuff that they see.
They're telling
I'm not talking about
that.
and I'm not talking about who broke the lamp type, you know, what they say, because they'll lie about that. Mm-hmm. But when they point out stuff that they see in life, they tend to tell the truth. Yes. You know what I'm saying? All right. And number 12, have faith. Kids exemplify so much blind, childlike faith. And we need, as adults, we need to do the same.
That's right.
So those 12 things, man, that we can learn from children.
That's good.
That we can take into adulthood and make our lives better.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's good. I like that.
That's it.
Nice. All right.
That's it.
Quick with this.
All right. Quick with this. Flip with this.
All
We're going to mess around, get hit with this, man. You're going to catch the camera. You're going to get missed with this. We're going to put it out there so y'all can get with this. So this is actor Kevin D. Benton, and you can find me on Facebook at Kevin D. Benton, on Twitter at Kevin D. Benton, and on YouTube, Actor Kevin D. Benton. Man, I'm always putting up new clips and things like that you can check out. You can find actress-nikee-warren on YouTube, actress-nikee-warren, and
you can find me on Facebook, Nikee Warren, on Twitter at Nikee Warren, and on the gram, hello, I'm Nikee. That's HELLOIMNIKEE. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding our show, hit us up, the-kevin-nikee-show at yahoo.com. Yahoo! You have any questions, comments, concerns for Taj and his beautiful mother?
Yeah.
Hit us up. Send us an email. We'll read it to them, get the answer, and read it back. Who knows? Your email, your letter could be featured on our show. Mm-hmm. Now, put a pin in it. Okay? The Kevin and Nikee Show, dinner and a movie, Jason's letter / birthday party, September 22nd is going down. Kev, tell them what we going to be.
It's going to be at the Golf and Social Club, North Columbus Boulevard. We're going to give you the exact address, and it's free parking. We got deals, half price deals on the menu. It's going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to be there. Some of the cast from Jason's Letter going to be there. Some of the friends and guests of the Kevin and Nikki Show going to be there.
Yes.
My man Taj and his mom Tyra
Yes.
going to be in there.
Gonna be in
Kevin
the
and Nikki
building.
Show going to be in the house. We're going to be doing interviews, live interviews. Come down. Get on the show. Let us know who you are and what you do. We're going to be interviewing some of the cast. It's going to be food, fun, family, fellowship, and friends. You're not going to want to miss this. September 22nd, Saturday. Doors open at 8. The movie starts at 9 o'clock sharp. And it's going down. It's going to be fun. And it's a free event.
Free event.
It's a free event. I'm going to say it again.
Event.
It's a free event.
Free event.
That's it. Just come out and have fun.
Come out and have fun.
Bring your positivity.
Yes.
Bring your fun spirit.
Yes.
And we're going to have a good time. Watch this epic movie that's dealing with a relevant issue in our community, especially our African American community. All-star cast, Vivica Fox, Claudia Jordan, Paul Anthony, Brian Hooks, the Kid Diller, Kevin and Nikki.
Yes.
I mean, Lasardo's in it.
Yes.
Quentin Aaron from The Blind Side, he's in it.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Jamal Manigault.
Jamal Manigault is in it.
Yes.
J. Bass Griggs is in it.
Yes.
Caprice Cohen is in it.
Yes.
It's a star-studded cast, y'all. I mean, Celeste Allen is in it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to want to miss this. Shavar Smalls is in it.
Yes, and our special guest that we had on tonight,
Taj Coleman is in it. Deron Dumas is in it. I mean, you ain't going to want to miss this.
You ain't going to want to miss it.
You're not going to want to miss this. John Mitchell is in it.
Yes.
Man,
Come
it's going to be
out
dope.
and have fun.
It's going to be dope.
Okay. It's the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. We're everywhere, and we're out of here.
Peace.
Ain't no way for me to love you. If you want, let me. It ain't no way for me to give you all you need. If you won't let me give all of me, I know that a woman's duty is to have and love a man, and that's the way it was for me. If you're tired, both of my hands. Oh, it ain't no way. Ain't no way. It ain't no way for me to love you if you won't let me.
You have been listening to the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio and so much more. Peace.